Hello. 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 I don't know if you can hear the music or me, but hopefully everything is balanced right. Actually, you know what? Let's just quickly go to YouTube and see how it sounds. Back Daniels Gaming. I don't know if you can hear the music or me, but hopefully everything is balanced right. Actually, you know what? Let's just quickly go. Can't tell how it sounds. Alright, hang on. Let me pause the music, see how it sounds. Back Daniels Gaming. Alright. Can't tell how it sounds. Alright, hang on. Let me pause the music. See how it sounds. Okay. Let me go back to the music. Press play again. OBS. Turn the music down. There we go. And now should be a little bit better. Let's go to Oeuf. Wait, before I go to Oeuf, I want to go to Twitch. I want to pop out Twitch chat. Where is it? Pop out Twitch chat. Let's layer everything down. OBS. Pop out my OBS chat. I can't. Dang. Alright, that's okay. And then Twitch chat. There you are. I can see all the chats. I can see my game. I can see that I'm streaming, and we are ready to go. So, we're going to do this. We are going to first turn the music all the way down here. Hopefully I don't forget that I've done that when it comes time to edit the music. Custom maps. Doesn't matter which one I pick, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on editor mode on my controller, and I'm going to go into the map editor and start a new level. And let's name it straight away. Right, we're using only controller inputs, so I'm not going to use my keyboard. For some reason, the up isn't working until I hit. Why isn't up working? Okay. Up on the D-pad is supposed to be bringing up the on-screen controller. You can see here. Editor. Show virtual keyboard. Ah, spider! Okay. I feel like this music's probably a little loud. Let me turn it down again. Alright, that should be a little better. Okay. Nope, go back into the controller settings. I'm going to edit, editor, D-pad, show virtual keyboard. It's right there. I'm going to select it again, go out. Huh. Alright, I feel like I have to go to Steam or Google, troubleshoot this, because I don't know why the keyboard I guess I could always just hit like the PlayStation X button, and that'll bring it up manually. Up should just do it though. I'm on. Oh, hang on. Now it does it. So it's like it went back to. Why is it? First of all, why is it turning off automatically? That's weird. Also, hang on. This isn't working. You can't see what buttons I'm doing here. The controller guy isn't working. Reset. Wrong window. Come on. About. Back. Press face button to start. Come on. Why is nothing working? All right. Let me close it down. Go back into Steam. Please. Go back into Steam, library. Recently played. Non-Steam games, controller display. Gonna make it a PS5 controller, hide menu. Should work. Can we go back to Oeuf and does it still? It doesn't work anymore. Huh. It only works while it's on screen. What if I put it on this screen here? Hide menu and then go back here. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Exit controller display. Need to bring up where's minimize big picture mode? Did they get rid of that? Nope. Why don't things work for me? Yeah, it just doesn't work with my PlayStation controller. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, it is what it is. At least I can get this open. Let's name our new map. Testy. Sure. Tab. Okay. Some notes here. I want this to be here. This to be here. Okay. My mind is so rattled from that not working. No. Hang on. 5. And then shift click. Shift click. There we go. Changes all that. I don't like how that looks, but that's okay. So I'm just kind of playing around here. I want to get rid of this. Can I? There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We'll figure out start and stop later. I want a brick. Something like that. Anything a little dirtier? A little dirtier. Still not a brick though. This kind of works. Let's do that. So I have something a little in mind here. G. Wrong button. Maybe like, F, something like that. How wide do I want this? I don't want this very wide, actually. Let's do that. Back to G. Okay. Pretty okay entryway there. I want to get a house going here, I think. I guess let's make that kind of mossy. Let's also take all of this and extend it out a little bit. That's probably too much. We'll get rid of some of it at some point. Go back to blocks. Let's go out. That's pretty good. Don't quite know how far to go with this. Maybe about there. It's going to be like the front of a house, I think. Come on. I want like a window. What looks like a window here? This might be okay. Yeah, that can kind of pass for a window. Alt click gets me this guy again. Don't remember if I have a window on this side. So yeah, that maybe the sensitivity has to go down a little bit on the mouse here. Kind of moves a little fast. All right, so we're gonna set up a porch on this level here. Porch could have like I wish there was something like this. Why isn't it clicking in? Oh, I did slash the wrong way. Right. Right bumper. This is joystick, letters. European controllers or keyboards. Gotta remember to re-export that. I'll do it later. All right. There we go. So I want something like this, but going in the other direction. Going horizontal, thin, which there isn't. I guess I'll just stick with this for now. And we need something that can pass for a wooden deck. Okay. I don't love it. Let's give it another window here. There. And from this point, let's start working on the roof. Hang on. I am working from a point of reference. Curious if anyone can figure out what that point of reference is. Alright. Let's just make the whole front for now. Man, I wish this was a little grungier. So from here, this would be really good use for this tool again. Drag this guy down and out. Like here. While we're at it, let's drag this guy down and out. Sample that. Actually, we're gonna paint 1, 2, 4. Yeah, that's pretty okay. Now, go back to blocks. Let's get us a soffit texture here. This might be okay. Then a roof texture. I guess something like this. Let's just go straight up with these guys. Okay. A little tricky to do here, but I think I pretty much got it. That looks halfway. Won't be symmetrical. Okay. Doesn't look awesome. I want the top to be pointed. I really have to do this. And then maybe bring this out one block. Not too bad. All right, so let's get number 3 here. Get all of these. Bring them out to here. We're not going inside this building, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. Sample that. Grab that. I think I want this guy here, and we're going to just kind of push these in a little bit. Just for some texture, I suppose. Do I want to do the same thing on that side? I think I want... Maybe I want something like that. No. 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 I think that's fine. Oh, hello. Stop moving. There we go. Sure, let's do that there. Okay. Not too bad. Hang on. I want... let's do this way first, actually. Can we delete? How hard is this to delete? Okay. I want to paint. Let's get some cobblestone here. Basically from here. I'm gonna keep that texture on and grab one here, and let's get the wall. Want get this a little fuzzier and paint the wall itself. Okay. And let's do the same thing here. Okay. Looks pretty good. Let's paint, let's do this the other way around though. Let's do these kind of like that. And where's this grass texture? This guy here. Oops. No. Kind of like that. I think that works. It's a little too symmetrical. Nothing else with that kind of green in it, is there? It works. It's less symmetrical. Okay. So now let's keep working on this. Okay, this is kind of hilarious. Wish you could see what I'm looking at. It's a little silly. Before I do that, I kind of hate this. I think we're going to bring the roof down one more. Yeah, I think it looks better to have the roof on top of. Undo. Nope. Redo. Grab you. And do that. Okay. Yeah. I think that's the way to do that. I like having those windows smaller. And then for this, yeah, let's do grab. You know what? Yeah, let's grab you out. Grab you. Oop. Am I not knowing how to use this? Grab it and then click and drag. Draw a planar sheet. I want it to go in the other direction. What am I doing wrong? I thought... You don't grab the face of it. Yeah, it's a... What? How do I not know how to use this tool anymore? I don't know what's wrong with my brain right now. I'm sure I could probably suss it out a little better. If I was using the mouse, but right now, just click. No, I want you to go. No. No. Now I'm letting go and it's working. Okay. Take you, put you there, you, put you there, you, put you there, and delete you. Okay. Let's go 1 block, 2 blocks in. 2 blocks in sounds good. I'm gonna go about up to the porch. Yeah, that'll do. Like a solid concrete here. Maybe something like this. Do a different kind of brick, I suppose. This is the same. Let's do this one. Let's do this. I want a wooden door. Wooden door. I guess this. Let's make the door. I guess this shape. It's kind of door-like, right? And then you're gonna go all the way. Kind of a tall building here. So let's use you. If I do that and then let go. Well, now it's working. I actually don't remember how tall to go. Okay. It's a little taller than the other house. We're going to want to take... Oop, did I mess that up? No. Okay. Take that. And then drag it pretty much all the way out to here. Take that. All the way up to there. This part, let's do manually. Kind of want a shallow decline here. Maybe even more shallow. 3, 1, 2, 3. A wood texture for the top, for sure. Like a little more woody than that. Let's get our good friend, the log. G. F. Nothing more subtle than that, is there? In terms of slope. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. What do I do about that? Like, that doesn't really help, does it? Yeah, no, it doesn't really help. Nope. Undo. I want that. Okay. I want like a window there, a window there. Then another window here. And a window here. What do I want them to look like? Maybe that's kind of cool. Something like that. Kind of like busted in windows. Yeah. Okay, let's do the top of this roof. Now that I think about it. Don't want this too hollow. Go back to 3. Guess it doesn't really matter. Something like that. Nobody's gonna see this side. But then I want... Hello. Hey, how's it going? What? I love you. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, I could have just used this actually. It goes too wide. Yeah. Maybe a little taller. Let's grab these guys. No. We want rotate. There we go. That's come on. There we go. No. Yep. Grab all of that. All right. No, I don't like that being the same texture. What else do we have for grassy? That's it, huh? It'll have to do. Okay. What did I use over here? Same as that. Guess let's use more of this clean cobblestone. Grab these guys. They're going up to the ridge. There. Hang on. Before we do that, yeah, let's want to grab this layer here. I don't like it, but I have to push it one more that way. Yeah, that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Okay. Two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going up to the ridge. Two, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. No, we're gonna shift this to being here, I think. Do that. There. Hmm. You know what? Let's make this a little more narrow. Hmm. Hmm. I don't love it. I mean, I mean, that's not touching. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think that's about it for today.